They said it was only a $10 late fee. 2 days later, HOA President Belinda Hargrove was standing waist-deep in raw sewage while federal agents read her rights. This is the story of how one Karen tried to bury a man and flushed her entire criminal empire instead. Willowbrook Estates was the picture of suburban perfection. Identical lawns, identical smiles, and identical fear of anyone who didn't color inside the lines. I'm Dax Harlan. I live in the old brick utility bunker on the edge of the development. To the HOA, I'm an eyesore. To the county sewer grid, I'm the last guy keeping the pressure balanced. Tuesday morning, I walked outside to find a fresh slab of concrete poured directly over my emergency relief valve. A pink HOA ticket sat on top like a little flag of conquest. Violation 4721. Administrative processing fee overdue. $10 due. Service terminated. Belinda herself arrived 30 seconds later, squeezing her 260-pound frame out of a golf cart, pearls gleaming, lips pursed in that signature mix of fake sweetness and real venom. Good morning, Dax. We do love a tidy neighborhood. You just buried a high-pressure municipal relief valve under a cubic yard of concrete, I said quietly. She waved a manicured sausage finger. Bylaws are bylaws, dear. Pay the $10 plus our $5,000 uncapping and inspection fee or sell. We need this lot for the new pickleball courts. You're such a blight. That night, I dropped a camera down the bypass line. What I found wasn't sewage. It was bearer bonds, gold coins, and vacuum-sealed stacks of cash. Millions. Sitting in a freshly installed ghost pipe that ran straight under the community lake and into her basement. My pump wasn't just moving waste. It was the engine of her underground money laundry. I spent 2 nights reversing the turbine polarity in secret. On the day of the annual all-white garden party, 200 guests in linen sipped champagne while the swan fountains sparkled. I sat in the dark bunker, hand on the lever, watching the gauge climb into the red. I smiled and whispered, "Enjoy the view, Belinda." I pulled the switch. The geyser was biblical. A roaring column of brown filth, gold bars, and $100 bills exploded 60 feet high, raining decades of evidence across the catered tables. Guests scattered screaming. Belinda stood frozen in the epicenter as raw sewage cascaded over her triple chin, collapsing her $800 blowout into a sad, dripping helmet. She waddled toward my fence shrieking, covered head to toe in sludge. "Arrest him. He's a terrorist." The EPA arrived first. Then the FBI. Turns out those cylinders matched a 10-year-old armored car heist. Her basement vault, blown wide open by the pressure wave, was packed with ledgers that made the agents whistle. As they walked her to the cruiser in handcuffs, she was still ranting about the bylaws. The lead agent just chuckled. "Ma'am, the Constitution doesn't care about your newsletter. They seized everything." I took the reward money, fixed the bunker, and hung the biggest NO HOA sign the county would allow. So tell me honestly, was the real crime missing a $10 fee or letting one power-hungry Karen think she could cap the truth forever?